Welcome back to the channel. I'm Kimbro Plays. We are just pulling up here to the vehicle shop as our rented tractor and cultivator drive off. We've got more work to do here in September 1st. It's good to have you back. We are here because to start this episode, we need to rent ourselves a weeder. I think we used this one last time, this Pottinger 12.4 meter working with 15 miles an hour. This bad boy is awesome. Might actually be worth buying someday. I don't know. We'll see. We're just renting for now. There's got to be, 1,800 bucks. With how much contract work we do, I think it's going to be a minute before I see the real value in buying equipment outright. Like, I think there's a case to be made that getting productions of your own down on the ground and established, like we talked about the oil mill, $220-some thousand, like, it's going to take us forever to get there, and I don't know if we should be blowing through our cash buying equipment when we could lease it for, not a lot of money, right? We sold our harvester 2 episodes ago. We sold our planter last episode. We borrowed a planter that was going to be much faster than the planter we had. I know Gramps left us with a lot of stuff, but I feel like the path forward is actually to expand the farm with more land and more productions and a little less, having a bunch of equipment just sitting around that we use once, twice, 3 times a year and calling that good, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, I'm torn. I'm very much interested in your guys' perspectives on it, but I think that's kind of where I've landed a little bit here on this one. So, since we're driving right by, let's make sure that they are good to go. Set up on this field. We'll get the worker in there. And the John Deere 8RT 410, this huge cultivator. That is a dangerous piece of machinery. We better get up out of the way. All right, let's get our stuff back home. We'll do some weeding on our fields. We'll cultivate. It's going to be a good episode. I appreciate you guys being here. Thanks for the love and support on this series. Continuing to have some fun farming and just kind of doing our thing, working our land, figuring out what's next, figuring out how we can maximize our profits. $170,000 in my pocket is certainly burning a hole. You know what I'm saying? I'm eager to spend it, but I want to do it right. Thanks again for being here, y'all. Let's get into this episode. 26,000 liters in this greenhouse. 36,000 liters of water in this greenhouse. Yeah. We're doing good. Lettuce production, kind of the unspoken or sort of underappreciated part of our operation. We've been spending so much time working on these fields. Our lettuce operation still looking good. Still probably worth expanding. We could probably look at setting up one more back here. We'll see how the canola oil is doing. We are very close to spawning our first pallet. We're at 957 liters. We still have more canola hanging out in the back of our trailer there that we can dump in. Not a huge rush. It's going through it pretty slow, but definitely something to take a look at. Our weeding process is going very well. You can see here weeding getting done, knocking it out, looking good. Actually wonder if it's worth renting a roller while we're here as well. We do have a free tractor. I'm gonna get this tractor, our Z-Tor, set up on the Breedle. So we're gonna do some field fertilization, try to get all of these fields set up to 100% fertilization, and all of our field work will be pretty much done. We've been cooking. So it has been a good start to the summer, to the season. Yeah, I'll get some AI workers going on this. We're cultivating contracts up there across the top. Things are looking good. It has been a minute since we've gotten a chance to get this particular tractor over here. Figured I'd go ahead and refuel her. 69 bucks. Nice. And we'll repair while we're over here as well. I don't know how long this tractor will be in our lives. The John Deere. She's definitely showing signs of wear, almost up to 100 hours, according to the that little indicator on the engine. Yeah, she's definitely seen better days, but still working hard. So we got her tuned up. Not too bad. I wanted to come over here, get ourselves not a weeder, wanted to go ahead and get ourselves a roller. We used a roller last time, and I really liked that process. I didn't realize I should have rolled after we planted our field. I don't know if it made a difference or not. I rolled before. So, you know, it is what it is. What is this crossboard? I don't know what that does differently or if we need it. Wait, does it say somewhere in the description? Yeah, no, I don't think it really does. So let's just rent the normal version. 2,300 bucks. We'll slap that onto the back of the tractor. And real quick while I'm in here, actually, it needs 120 horsepower. And I think we have that much in here. Yeah, I think the John Deere's actually fairly strong, so we don't need to hook it up to something else. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get the roller set up. We'll get this back to the farm. We've got our fertilizer spreader going. We've got our weeder going. We're gonna try to do as much to take care of these fields as we possibly can this summer, because our canola operation is about to take off next year. I'll see you guys back at the farm. All right, you guys are gonna have to tell me in the comment section what I'm doing wrong. I got a roller. Pretty sure I got the right roller. It's the roller that worked correctly on this field last time. And when I go in and I try to hire a worker, I get this error in the top right corner. It says, field not ready for this work or already worked, right? But look, as we go into this this menu, it says needs rolling, and it's highlighted in this bright blue. Am I losing it? Or is there a different roller that I should be buying from the store or leasing from the store? This thing cost me $2,000 to rent, and if it's not going to be able to be used, I'm going to be pretty frustrated. So let's try this. Let me unfold it. Maybe it's something wrong with the worker themselves. Let me unfold this roller. Hopefully it doesn't do any damage to our crops because they're so new and it's early in the season that it doesn't do any damage. Don't do any damage, please. Yeah, looks like we're good. We're not damaging the crop. Let me pull forward a few feet here, and then let me go back in the menu. Does it show? Yeah, it's not showing the rolling changing. So what kind of rolling do I need to be doing if it's not this kind of rolling? I'm very confused. If anybody can help me in the comments, definitely let me know. I'm new to this whole thing, remember? So, all right, let me return this thing. Frustrating. Don't know what happened. It was like $1,400 to get that. So, you know, it is what it is. We'll get that back on the cultivating contracts. But yeah, so weird. I don't know what we're supposed to do with that. And there we go. All of our canola off of the field or out of the trailer and into our production. So that feels good. I figured while we have the John Deere tractor over here, we might as well go ahead and utilize it. Let me show you guys my little turnaround. You know, last episode we built that shed, very excited. And this little path was already here in game, so, you know, I figured it would be pretty cool to be able to utilize this thing for real. How sick is this? Just pull it right on through. And we're all set. We can drop it off, and just like that, things are lined up and tidy and ready to go for the next time we hop out onto the fields. Yeah, feeling pretty good about that. So, all right, we've got more fertilizing to get set up. This field number 4 is done. We got our dog out in field number 3. Come on, pup. I want you to get fertilized and get ran over. So I'll go ahead and set the worker up on this field. And then here we are. Oh man, this thing, this weeding, this whole like working with, having a device that, you know, has a really wide working with is so dope and so much different than kind of where we were at the start of the series, because you can just hammer through this work so fast, man. This field, all of these fields have been weeded in no time. It feels pretty awesome. So, all right, let me get over to field 30 where we have more cultivating to do. We're going to continue to fertilize all of these fields. See if I can figure out this roller situation. If not, no big deal. We'll worry about it next episode. But yeah, that's where we're at on our update. I'll catch you guys here again in a second. All right, it looks like dark blue for all of our fields. There may be a couple spots here and there, but for the most part, we are perfect. A couple spots of lime that were missed in year 1. Still haven't figured out the rolling. And yeah, we are good. We are good to go. We're about 40% done with our other cultivating contract on field 30. So there's a little bit of cash. It'll handle all of the renting that we're going to do this particular month, which is good. Still sitting at a pretty 165. And all 4 of our canola fields are fully fertilized, weeded, not rolled, but taken care of as good as I think I can for today. So, oh, this is so nice. I know I've got some stuff in the way, but just the ability to pull this thing through like this, or even up close to it, next to it, is pretty sick. We're gonna leave this right here because we don't actually need this tractor at the moment. But yeah, I'm really pleased with the way the farmyard's coming together. John Deere still doing work. I'll catch you guys up when these cultivated contracts are done. I want to advance through to September 2nd and see exactly what's in the used market, see if there's any other contracts. Yeah, I'll keep you posted. Another day, another dollar, another cultivating job done with one of the coolest tractors in the game. Yes, sir. Go ahead and collect the money on that one. We also grabbed a cheeky little fertilizing job right behind the vehicle shop. This one is one of my favorite pieces of land on the entire map, and we already have the fertilizer spreader, the whole thing. So let's go ahead and collect almost $10,000 here from Katie and David. Be turning back in the tractor that we have, and we'll get another $5,000 from David from fertilizing. And I'll show you, I mean, we're just rolling. We're in our Z-Tour. We've got our big spreader. Yeah, easy money. We are up to $175,000 with another $5,000 coming in here momentarily. Not bad work here in September. Knocked out all of our chores on our fields. Got them in great shape. Gonna take a look here. There is another Challenger. Do we need another tractor? The used price on that is pretty good. This is the 160 horsepower version. We like the 225, is that right? Yeah, 225 is as high as it goes. That would make it a $46,000 tractor. We could also just do a normal one, you know what I'm saying, and just not mess with it. You could add twin wheels to this thing. I don't even know what the purpose of that is. You know what I mean? Why you would do the twin wheels? We could do narrows, which I think is what we would want because we're doing a lot of field work. I think that's what is on our tractor right at the moment. There's a front wheel weight that we can take off, and if we just went with the normal engine, or even a slightly upgraded engine, $30,000 is pretty cheap. Oh man, do we need another tractor? That's the hard part. I want to, like I said earlier in the episode, I want to make sure we're saving our money to expand our farm. And we've got we just don't have any more field work to do, you know, this year. We're moving some lettuce around. We're going to move some canola. As cool as it would be to get a great deal on another tractor, one of my favorite tractors in the game so far, I don't think we can do it. I don't think we should do it. I know we could do it. I don't think we should do it. We'll hold off. Let me finish this fertilizing contract, and I'll be with you guys shortly. We'll wrap up September 1. We'll advance forward. That'll probably be the end of the episode. There we go. Time to pack it up and go home. I'll actually send our AI worker back to the crib. I love this feature. Still one of my favorite things in the game. Yeah, it's just amazing. Okay, let's go ahead and cash in that contract. Thank you, David. Kind sir. We are up to $180,000 in the bank. We do have that wheat. It's not peak time to sell it, but if we really wanted to make a push, I bet you we could get to that 220, 230. There are loans you can take out in the game as well that we could try to repay. If we really wanted to do the canola oil thing, we could. The problem I'm having is we don't have a way to get the canola out of our production over there by the greenhouse. So whatever canola we have, we wouldn't be able to put any into our new production if we bought it. It would just sit there. So I do think, as much as it pains me to say, we're gonna have to hold off on making any major purchase other than maybe land. Land is the only other thing I could consider. You know, what's going on over here on Field 8, for example. I don't think Field 8 has anything in it. Yeah, it's been cultivated. How much does it cost? Yeah, farmland owned by David. 100% fertilized. That's good to know. I don't think there's anything in it. Let's see here. How much would you charge us? 185. Oh no. Oh no. Is it worth it? It's still the month of September. We could theoretically try to toss a little canola into the ground. There is September 2nd. So we do have the whole next day. Whew, man, I'm tempted to do that. Especially, I don't know. Well, let me see here. Have the other fields been harvested? Yeah. This one's ready to harvest. Field 10, but that's not a crop we want anything to do with. I don't know what the color green is. Oh, it's peas. And then the yellow is going to be sunflower. So the fact that field 8 has been harvested and it's just cultivated ready to go makes it even more tempting to purchase it. We would be out all of our money other than our wheat. It's been fully fertilized. How does it look on everything else? There's no weeds. Does it have any stones? It's hard to say. It doesn't say it has any stones. And that field is very tempting. If we were to take it, we would need to get our canola in the ground. Season 2 next episode. You know what? That's a good place. Or you know what I'm saying? September 2 next episode. I think that's a really good place to leave this episode. And you guys can tell me what you think in the comment section. Should we spend all of our money taking over Field 8, expanding our operation, getting some more canola in the ground? We do have some lettuce to sell. We do have a pallet or so of honey. And we do have all of that wheat that we could sell to get us some capital back in the short term. It would be a big risk, but it could be potentially a crazy reward. All right, y'all, I'll leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Comment below what we should do. All right, I'll see you later. Peace.